Welcome back, guys. In this video, we're gonna look at why your affirmation or your visualization is not working. What's the biggest reason and how can you fix that? How can you make it work for you? And this is gotta be one of the biggest questions I always get asked. Nenad, I visualize every day. I do my affirmation. I am diligent. I do it every day, right? But there's no movement. I don't see what I want. I'm not attracting what I want. Even worse, I seem to be attracting or creating the opposite. So what am I doing wrong? Why is it not working for me? And this can be very frustrating. This can be very stressful. So what is the reason? The thing you have to understand, it's not about the tool. It's not about the affirmation or the visualization or the process. The tool is simply there to plant that seed in your mind, to create that state of being, okay? To really condition your mind for the thing that you want to create in your life. So it's not about the tool. The main reason why it's not working for you is because you give too much importance to the thing that you want to create in your life. And that excess importance is what is slowing down the process, is what is making you doubtful, stressed, obsessed, needy, controlling, looking for evidence, and slowing down the whole process. Because often what I notice after I talk to those people is this. I sit down in the morning, I do my visualization, meditation, my thing, right? 10, 20 minutes, whatever. And then the question is, what do you do for the next 10 hours during the day? What's your state? What's your thought? How do you respond and react to what is and what happened to your life? Do you spend your day obsessing about the goal? Do you spend your day obsessing and looking for evidence and movement? Do you spend your day binge watching more videos, looking for more answer, a better tool, a better thing? Do you spend your time overthinking, right? And often that's the case, right? So after the visualization, after the thing, after priming their mind, people just go on a walk during the day. There's no control, there's no awareness, there's nothing that really framed their mind to go toward what they want. And the reason why this is all happening is because they care too much, they're too needy about the things they want to get. And it's like, well, how could I not be giving importance to the things that I want? Because look at my situation, I really have to change it. And I get it. But what you have to understand is that the more importance you give a thing, the less detached you are, the more lack there is. And when there is lack, there is separation between you and the things that you want, the situation you want to create. And when there's separation, there's distance. So what you're really showing, demonstrating to life is that I am separated from the things that I want. I'm not it. And so you know that the whole process of creating your life is to be the cause and to create an effect. But when you live in lack, you are an effect waiting for a cause. When I get that thing, then I feel good. When I get that thing, that personal situation, then I feel secure, I feel relaxed, I feel loved, I feel worthy, I feel whatever, right? Everything's gonna be okay. And this is where people get messed up, right? Is that they put things on a pedestal. And when I get that thing, they idolize the thing. So their whole life get out of balance, out of whack. And so then they wonder, why is the opposite happening in my life? Because life brings everything back into balance. And the easiest way for life to bring back things into balance is to give you and serve you the opposite, because that's what resonates the most with your state of mind. So the first thing you give too much importance often to is this: getting it right. Okay, am I affirming the right way? Is it the right affirmation? Am I doing it enough? Am I visualizing it enough? Should I see myself there? Like, you obsess too much on getting it right, learning the right technique, the right book, the right thing, right? Too much importance given to the process itself. So the first thing you really want to consider is to do the process effortlessly. You want to relax as much as possible, and you want the whole affirmation or visualization, whatever you may be doing to priming your mind, to be as effortless as possible. The second thing you give, of course, a lot of importance is the goal, the desire itself. And here is what you have to realize. You are projecting something on that goal, that person, that situation. And often that quality, that essence, is the emotional state that it would give you when you get there. Money will make you feel secure or worthy or good enough or stable, whatever, right? Or that special person, that partner in my life will bring me love, completeness, wholeness, right? So this is what you project, and the moment you project that quality, you start to lack that quality, and we only project the things outside of us on the people, things, situation that we haven't mastered between ourselves. So that's why we chase so much certain things, certain people, certain situation, in order to get the feeling. You see, the thing itself is a bonus. It's great, desires are great, goals are great, all of that's good, but it's a bonus. What you're really getting is the fulfillment, is the love, is the feeling, right? And so what you're really doing is that when you project that, again, you live in a state of lack. Now you are in effect waiting for a cause, waiting for something, sometime, someplace to fill that gap. That's why the mind becomes obsessive, controlling, manipulative, looking for evidence, trying to really force it to come into your life. And that's what makes you out of balance. Yeah. Now you're trying to control the flow of life when it's not your job to control how things come into your life. But because you're so out of balance, you're constricting, you're blocking the flow of things naturally coming. You're reacting, you're being responsive to life, creating resistance, creating even more importance. So the moment you learn to drop the importance, and you can do that in two ways. I'm going to give you those two ways right now, right? The first one is to accept the idea. If I get it, great. If I don't get it, great. Either way, I'm going to be okay. When you can contemplate and when you can train yourself to contemplate that idea that regardless whether I get the things that I want or not, I'm going to be okay. And this can be very difficult, right? The more importance there is to the things that you want, the less discipline in your mind, the harder it is to get yourself there emotionally. Not just conceptually, but emotionally, meaning having a sense of relief and peace with the idea that if it doesn't work out, I'm okay. Because in my personal experience, in my personal way, right, when I get to this space when I'm like, you know what, if it doesn't matter, it's okay, something better will come in. That's when I know I've released the resistance, right? And I know it because I can feel like almost like a sense of lightness or relief, okay? So practice that idea of like, if I don't get it, if it doesn't work out, it's okay, I'm gonna be okay. The second thing to release importance, and this one is extremely important as well, is to start giving yourself, starting to embody the quality that you're chasing, projecting on that thing, that person, that situation that you want. So if I'm chasing love or worthiness or security or stability, can I live in that state? And the whole process of manifestation is to embody, to be the person that is creating the thing. That's why you affirm, that's why you visualize, to live in the end state, think in the end, right? So it's another word for embodiment. It's a process of becoming. So when you're not living in that state, you're living in another state, meaning you're affirming, demonstrating something else. So the moment you can start giving yourself what you're lacking, you no longer lack that thing, because you can only give when you have. So what greater demonstration of having can it be, right? So if I start giving myself love and start giving other love to my thought, to my actions, I naturally attract more of that. When I start making myself feel worthy and start making others feel worthy with compliments and words and thoughts and all of that, I naturally give something else and I will naturally receive something else. So be very mindful. What am I projecting? How would I feel when I get that thing? And then nurture that throughout the day as much as possible. Again, it's not about completely always living in that state and being like giving too much importance about getting it right, right? Notice how sneaky the mind can be. Simply go about your day to the best of your ability, just staying in that state, in that attitude as much as you can. If you react to something and you go back and like, okay, how long are you gonna stay there? That's the only thing, right? I react, everybody react. But then go back into the right state, reframe your mind, reframe the situation, reframe the thought, move your attitude back to something else, drop that importance, and you will start to see things unfolding. Because the moment you naturally bring yourself back, you bring those things off the pedestal, it's so much easier for things to come to you. I want it, but I don't need it. And what starts to happen is that those things starts to need you, and you become a powerful attractor. You become very magnetic. Let me know what you think down in the comment. As always, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Be well.